world. This is my second video in a three-part series that I'm doing on medical CBD cannabis and cannabis oil. This is also my first video ever speaking on the camera, so if I appear a little awkward, I apologize, but this is a new experience for me. I'm also filming on my camera phone because that's all I have, so you'll have to bear with me. My first video in this series was on the common misconceptions of medical CBD cannabis and cannabis oil. I will try to link it to this video if I can figure out how to, or I'll add it to the description. I encourage you to watch that video first if you haven't yet. If you've done any sort of research on medical CBD cannabis or cannabis oil, you know that it treats a wide range of diseases and ailments, from children with multiple daily seizures, aka Charlotte's Web, cancer, MS, Parkinson's. The list goes on. I can only speak to why I use it, and the main reason I use it for is anxiety and depression. Now, no, this is not going to be my anxiety and depression story. Maybe I'll make one of those in the future. I also want to be able to desperately tell you that once you start taking the CBD cannabis and cannabis oil, that your anxiety and depression is going to be magically cured and you're never going to have to deal with it again. I know what it feels like to feel so rotten and be sitting in bed scrolling through YouTube channels hoping that someone has a magical answer, solution, cure for it. But the truth of the matter is, there is no cure for anxiety and depression. When you actually think about it, there is no cure for really anything. I'm sure that could be a topic of a whole other video, but realistically, when is the last time you turned on the news and heard, oh, today they found a cure for cancer? Today they found a cure for diabetes. You just don't hear that. And I'm not saying you cannot cure yourself or heal yourself from diseases or ailments, but there's never going to be a one-size-fits-all cure. Everybody is just too different. And basically, to treat your conditions, whether it be mental or physical, you have to treat them holistically. And I'm aware that that word holistically can turn some people off. But really, all holistic means is treating your whole body. That means treating your physical brain and your physical body, as well as your mind and your spirit or consciousness or whatever it is that you want to call it. It took me a long time to realize that all of my physical ailments were directly related to my mental ailments. Irritable Bowel Syndrome, PMDD or Premorphic Menstrual Dysmorphic Disorder, migraines. There's all different chemicals, serotonin, dopamine, GABA, all different hormones running through your body, and each one of those directly affects all of those conditions. So that's why I like the CBD oil and CBD cannabis so much, because it allows me to treat these conditions both holistically and naturally. Now, what do I mean by that? In my first couple of videos, I was touched on my IBS or my irritable bowel syndrome and how I have had a wonderful result from using CBD cannabis oil. Now, the thing about it is you have serotonin and serotonin receptors both in your brain and in your stomach or gut. So basically, to me, all irritable bowel is a panic attack of the stomach. And doctors still don't know if it's stomach problems that cause your mental anxiety symptoms, or is it your mental anxiety symptoms that cause the stomach problems? What came first, the chicken or the egg? By treating my irritable bowel syndrome with the CBD oil, it also treated my mental anxiety. But I want to talk to you about the actual CBD cannabis bud now and why I absolutely love it. I stated before in my second video that I use it for more of the mental compartments of anxiety and depression. I also find it does help with things such as irritable bowel, PMDD, etc. But what I really find it does wonderfully is it turns off that monkey chatter. I don't have to tell you the symptoms of anxiety and depression if you have them, and you probably do if you're watching this video. But your subconscious can be a real little jerk sometimes and really just go at you constantly, which can make you incredibly anxious, and then there's a snowball effect. And I don't have to tell you that, you know, people with anxiety and depression, they know they should be eating a really well-balanced, healthy diet. They know they should be going to the gym or exercising, that this is probably one of the best things for them. But they either really don't care at the moment because they're so depressed, or they're just too damn anxious. They're afraid if they go to the gym, they'll have a panic attack, or maybe you'll run into someone you know and you just can't deal with that today. The CBD allows those thoughts to turn off, kind of shut off in my mind. The monkey chatter just vanishes, especially during a panic attack when it gets really bad. It just, within a few puffs, it's gone. And that allows me to be able to, get up and get going. It also gives me a lot of energy. I find the CBD cannabis, the strain of it, gives me a lot of energy. So because I can get up and get going and go to the gym and ride my bike and walk my dog and, get to the grocery store and buy, really great whole foods to treat myself, it just makes everything a lot more wonderful when it comes to anxiety or depression. I can honestly say, I'm not going to tell you I've never had a bad day since I started taking it, but honest to God, I feel absolutely fantastic most days now. And hopefully, I'm hoping that it'll be the same for somebody out there if you want to try it. Again, I'm completely aware that not everybody is going to work the same way for you. But that is what a great part of getting your medical cannabis card, which I will go over in my next video on how you're actually going to get it. Once you have your medical cannabis card and you have your licensed producer, you can get anything from that licensed producer. You may find you want a different type of CBD oil than me. You may want to try different buds or different strains or mix them together, and you're able to do that once you have your medical CBD card. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. Those make me so happy. If you want to find out more information on how I use it and how to go about getting your own, that's going to be coming up in my next video. And again, maybe share this video around, because one of my biggest goals is to get the stigma down about medical CBD cannabis and cannabis oil, so more people feel like they can use it. So until next time, peace and one love. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.